Hello, my lovelies. Sigita here, and today I have envelope journal. Actually, quite chunky one. 3 little signatures. Size-wise, this little guy is 5 by 7.5. Spine would be inch and a little bit, as I say. The journal have been reserved. So if you see next to the title that journal is sold, that means that the lady who reserved purchased it. So my lovelies, what's happening here is we have little sunshine. I think this really suits to this little journal because it's a memory letters, and it just really feels a kind of memory item. And so is a feather. So these two bits are removable. Okay, this is on a bulb pin. This is paper clay. Right, then we have closure. Closure is from Dye Bath cotton fabric. From Eco Print, I was up Eco Printing, so this is little really nice and grungy. And here we go, a journal. Journal has a fabric cover. I stitched it like little patchworky style. Stitched every piece on. Then little bit of cheesecloth, memory letters, that crazy hen or bird, as I say. Oh, this is lovely. This is resin, covered with resin. On a spine this time I stitched these 3 buttons. They are paper clay buttons as well, and a back with little bit of stitching and shop name, and little bit of stitching as well here on a bird. So let's get in. Right, this stitching is meant to be a flower, like abstract flower stitched on acrylic paint, not painting, like on acrylic paint, stitched like a little flower. I like how this turned out, but it should be less stitched. I overdid it a little bit, but anyway, I like it how this turned out. Inspiration for this piece was Kate Thompson. She did some kind of stitching somewhere on Instagram. So I attached to the pocket a large tag, stitched, and this is just collaged, and that white is with white acrylic. So guys, at last look, at last I got a little bit of acrylic white acrylic paint in this little tiny bottle. I was struggling. I used different things and items to get that ink in. Now only thing I could do is sorry guys, so only thing I could do is to like suck it in like that. That was only way I could get little bit in. Why I was so determined? Because doing these little scribbles with white acrylic is they are white. They are thick white line. With marker you get like washed out white line. It's kind of okay, but I was more after that kind of white line. This was worth it. So I did it. Right, pages. This is like little fabric cover for first signature. Fabric and paper page. Little bit of fabric lace. These little birds I made. This is similar to acrylic paste, but is not acrylic, or acrylic resin is not acrylic resin. This paste I made myself, and look, they are very hard. Right, I can show you a couple more. Look, they're very hard. This is as it was. This one I just went over a little bit with white acrylic. I don't, because they are not really white. They are like white grayish. But yeah, I like when they are so hard. So this, yeah, I am considering as well to make them for a sale for you guys. Right, so this is back. This is a crazy grungy paper. Envelope. This is flipping up. Interesting. Every picture, I think almost every picture in this little journal I covered with acrylic wax. Right. Pictures and flowers. These are from Art House Whimsy. Little stitching. This is from cardstock. This is actually from Design paper pad. I think this goes a little bit too dark. Right. From actual paper pad. So nothing is in, but you can put your letters in. It's your memory, right? This is turned out really nice because of this laminated piece over the face. Rose petals laminated in, right? That's about it. Little scribble or paper lace stitching. Eco printed bag. And look at that. This is faux laminating. I don't have laminator anymore because I destroyed it. So this is and this is dried flower, pressed one from my garden. It's actually weed. Another envelope, little lady. She is printed on fabric, so little cluster. And this one, you have little flower. This is made from dictionary page, I think, a small one. Flip up, right? This little stitching printed on fabric. This is covered with sewing pattern, a little fern as well from my garden. I have to mention from my garden. Right, another part, another envelope from a dictionary. I think this is German, or no, or some, no, dictionary, yeah, yeah. Okay, black, not black, this is tea bag, rusted tea bag. So as well, turned nice, little bit of burning going on. Another eco printed bag. And we have little guy here. So with stencil, little bits and pieces all around, nice and clean tag, so you can journal actually on it. Right. Beautiful page. I love this page. As well is you can hear it by sound, is hard, is a thick cardstock. All right, it is, yeah, thick cardstock. Lovely page. This is handmade paper, recycled from cardboard, and this I just put gold on. These pages, not pages, papers will be coming. Sorry guys, these papers will be coming. Look, I was tearing out bits and pieces. This is just how it is. These are recycled from corrugated papers and large shipping boxes. All right, So really nice. I still have work, you still have to work on them a little bit. And white ones as well are coming. Okay, not white, really light gray from copy paper. So, but I still have to work on them. They are not, I will of course announce they are going to be for sale. So that's my new product is coming. A couple of more new, but that's when they are be ready. But look, even tearing out and putting in a journal, beautiful detail. A little flip and a little flip and a little flip. And this is like space for little journaling as well as here. Gorgeous color. This is Lindy's Magicals, and it is Time Travel Teal color. Beautiful. Little bit goldishy, shiny. And I wanted to talk just a little bit more about this picture. So why is that? Because I posted this picture on Instagram and I was nearly suspended for it. How do you like word suspended from me again? After few days, I have been suspended from Etsy completely, permanently, with blocked IP address, with blocked bank accounts, with blocked emails, everything, right? I cannot even purchase anything on Etsy. I'm swiped off clean. Nothing of me left. So now I found that this picture not following community guidelines, sexuality and nudity. Are you serious, guys? Girl is in a dress from look up neck and down to there. There is not even little piece naked, right? Have been detected by our technologies, it says. And I had nothing to say. I deleted that picture. Everything is fine. No suspension or whatever. Everything is like, everything ticks green, right? But what I wanted to talk about is because, guys, this is where we are going. Starting with Etsy, that there is no human around us anymore. We have just technologies with non-replay, the same letters, with no explanation, nothing. I have nothing to appeal for because there is technologies in front of me. I have no one to talk to. I have no one to explain to because no one is going to listen because there is technologies. And I understand, and by this picture I understood that if I draw flower and technology says that that is naked lady, I have to believe that that's naked lady because technology said that. Can you see where I'm going? I don't mind technologies. I like them, gadgets, absolutely fine, make our lives easier. But if you see that this technology does more harm than good, so why you actually still using them? If you see how many complaints and businesses and lives have been destroyed by Etsy and their technologies, then why do you still allow them to work? You can see they detect wrong. They detect white as a black. See, this is how it goes, guys. So, okay, nothing happened, but seriously? Now we are going to be under technology lens. You don't know what to write, you don't know what pictures to put, because you don't know what's right and what's wrong anymore, guys. Okay, yeah, little speech. So, Next is again dried flower covered with tissue paper and some stitching. Little cluster, I just pinned it with a black safety pin, right, grunged up fabrics. This piece is from Eco Printing with little flip up and love stitched under. Beautiful. This is lovely piece, large piece of that paper lace, is a magazine actually page, flips it up, really nice as well. Some acrylic ink. This is a pocket this way. Is cardstock printed, Eco printed. This is beautiful. I stitched silhouette, just silhouette on book page, on Eco printed book page. Little bit of stencils, some white scribbles. I love this little guy. Alright, then flip here. I was black tea bag and little flower. This is as well sewing pattern tissue paper, and this is all covered with sewing pattern tissue paper. Beautiful, beautiful, like that technique. And so is this is my favorite, guys. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful envelopes with actual dried and pressed hydrangeas. Love this again, this color, beautiful. Some stitching, some burning. Right, again, this is handmade paper, and I teared out actually this flower from my from my garden. Right, little bit of gold on. And as you can see, beautiful addition to a page. You don't have to use like page as a page. They are on a thicker side, more cardstock, more cardstock than a copy paper, definitely. But you don't have to use it as a page. You can look, tear out bits and pieces and use in your journal, just for future. Little flip. Love how this turned out as little stitching. And I love this one, look, the envelope. This little girl is flipping up, and then we have little writing space. This color is beautiful, my favorite color. So this one, beautiful, beautiful. Some bits and pieces as well, covered with acrylic wax. This is a pocket. Again, look, I teared out bit and piece from handmade paper, little bit of scribbles, rusted papers under, and this is Eco print. So then this is end of a second signature. Lovely paper doll as well, covered in acrylic wax, and I stitched little bit for her not to move away. Fabrics, Eco printed, different fabrics. White acrylic are printed on fabric. Glassine bag, I didn't embellish at all. I like that noise. Inside, haha, again faux laminating. Lovely tag on grunged up little bit paper. Everything covered under sewing pattern paper. Beautiful. So again, envelope, right? You can get it nicely. Of course, feather. This dried flower, I put it down, I glued it down with matte gel. Is everything, look, is down completely, and so is this fern, right? And this is acrylic wax. Some stitching and layering, and we open. And then in this envelope, I put this faux handmade paper. Faux handmade paper, right? And I just clip the corners and fold it in half. It could be like little journal cover, could be just for writing, you know, whatever lady likes. Beautiful, beautiful addition. Nice and easy and simple. A lot of these envelopes and how I do it videos are on my Patreon. Again, all covered. Another glassine bag with another faux laminating and hydrangeas. Right, nice, you can write on it. And another piece of fabrics printed on fabric as well. Some stitching, some white acrylics and stuff like that. Grunged a little bit up. And back pocket. Faux handmade paper. And I just made as a quite a large journaling cards or tags or whatever writing space. So you can really write on them. So you like cardstock. So, and that's it, guys. Look at them, back cover. I really like how this turned out. Beautiful, beautiful. So, yeah, I hope you get, guys, as well some inspiration. Me showing you my journals. So, if you have some questions, please ask. If no, see you very soon and have a great weekend. Bye.